Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Lita Purnamawati and third semester from the English Department of Nahdlatul Mataram University. Okay, this is video presentation with a literal translation course taught by Miss Isyatul Mardiah. In these videos, we will discuss a story entitled Carlotte'S Web. Carlotte'S Web is a work by E.V. White published in 1952. But below I will explain a little about the author. Okay, E.V. White, whose full name is Elaine Brooks White, was an American writer born on July 11, 1899. He grew up in Mount Vernon, New York, in a family that values education and literature. White developed a passion for writing for a young age, often contributing stories to his school newspapers and continuing to write throughout his life. After graduating from Cornell University in 1921 with a degree in English, White started his career as a reporter and writer for various newspapers. In 1925, he joined the New Yorker magazine, where he worked as a staff writer for nearly 6 decades. White's keen observation and humorous writing style made him a beloved contributor to the magazine, and he wrote many memorable essays and articles during his time there. In addition to his work at the New Yorker, E.V. White also wrote several highly acclaimed books, most notably Carlotte'S Web at 1952, Stuart Little, and 1945, Travel of the Swan, 1917. His book, especially Carlotte'S Web, remain popular and beloved children's classic to this day. White's writing often reflects his deep love and appreciation for nature, animals, and the simple pleasure of everyday life. E.V. White received numerous awards and recognition for his contribution to literature, including the Laura Ingalls Wilder Medal for his lasting contribution to children's literature in 1970. He passed away on October 1, 1985, but his legacy as a talent writer and storyteller continues to inspire readers of all ages. Okay guys, Carlotte'S Web by E.V. White comes from the personal experience and imagination of the author. E.V. White is a famous American writer who was born in 1899 and died in 1985. White spent most of his life in the countryside, growing up on a farm in New York. This experience gave her a deep understanding of life in the countryside and interactions between humans and animals, and the values she respects in the natural environment. This is influenced the writing in the novel Carlotte'S Web. The idea for the novel was inspired by the daily happenings on the farm and White's relationships with animals. As a writer, he witnesses the birth and death of animals, as well as the strange friendships between them. One such instance was when he witnessed a spider trying to survive by building its nest inside a big sleep. Sensation prompted White to begin writing the story that would become Carlotte'S Web. Her main goal was to portray the closeness and connection between humans and animals, as well as teach values such as friendship, love, sacrifice, and the meaning of life. The novel Silas Web was first published in 1952 and has since become one of the most popular and appreciated children's novels of all time. Watt received many recognitions for her work, including the 1953 Newbery Honor Medal. In this novel, Watt successfully portrays complex characters with lives and emotions of their own. The story of Silas, an intelligent and talking spider, and her friendship with a fake named Wilbur is one of the most prominent aspects of the novel. Okay, we talk about element of fiction in this novel Carlotte'S Web. Okay, first of all, we talk about the setting. The story primarily takes place on a farm, providing a backdrop for the interactions and events that unfold. The setting of the farm allows for the explorations of themes related to nature, life, and cycle of farm life. Okay, next, characters. The novel presents a variety of characters, each with their own distinct personalities and roles in the story. These include Wilbur, Silas, Fern, Temptation, and many farm animals. The characters drive the plot and contribute to the overall themes and message of the novel. Point of view. Novel is told from a third-person omniscient point of view, giving readers insights into the thoughts and feelings of various characters. This allows readers to understand the perspectives and motivations of each character. And the plot. The novel follows a clear plot structure, starting with Wilbur's birth and rescue, leading to his growing bond with Fern and eventual friendship with Silas. The development of their specific friendship and their effort to save Wilbur from slaughter form the core of the plot. Okay, and then Silas Web is a complex and multi-layered novel that explores a variety of themes, including friendship. The friendship between Wilbur the fake and Silas the spider is the central theme of the novel. It is a friendship that transcends spatial and shows the true friendship is based on love, respect, and sacrifice. Silas sacrificed her own life to save Wilbur's. This teaches Wilbur about the importance of selfless love and the power of friendship, death, and mortality. Silas, that is a central event in the novel. It forced Wilbur and the other animals to confront the reality of that. However, Silas' death is also a reminder of the beauty of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. And then, nature and rebirth. The novel is set on a farm, and the natural world plays an important role in the story. The animals are all interconnected, and they rely each other for survival. Silas' death and the birth of her children symbolize the cycle of life and death. And the personal morals is novel explore a number of personal morals, such as the importance of kindness, compassion, and courage. Wilbur learned that it's important to stand up for what is right even when it's difficult. Okay, now I will tell you of the synopsis of this novel. The title is White Settlers. When his Evie was Cyrus Webb tells the story of the friendship between a pig named Wilbur and a spider named Cyrus. Wilbur is born as the cells and weeks piglet and is destined to be killed and eaten by humans. However, Fred, a kind little girl, saves Wilbur from death. Wilbur is then taken to Mr. Zuckerman's farm, and Cyrus, a spider who lives in the farm's barn, befriends him. Charlotte is determined to save Wilbur from death. She began to weave words and phrases into his web, such as "some big and terrific." This word caught the attention of visitors to the farm, and Wilbur became famous. Wilbur eventually won the big contest, and Mr. Zuckerman decided not to kill him. Settlers lived happily with Wilbur on the farm. However, in the end, Settlers died. Wilbur was very sad, but he knew that Settlers would always live in his heart. Novel Carlotte'S ini atau novel Carlotte'S karya Evie White bercerita tentang persahabatan antara seekor babi bernama Wilbur dan seekor laba-laba bernama Charlotte. Wilbur dilahirkan sebagai babi terkecil dan lemah dan ditakdirkan untuk dibunuh dan dimakan manusia. Namun, Fran, seorang gadis kecil yang baik hati, menyelamatkan Wilbur dari kematian. Wilbur kemudian dibawa ke peternakan milik Mr. Zuckerman, dan Charles, seekor laba-laba yang tinggal di gudang peternakan, di mana dia berteman dengannya. Charles bertekad untuk menyelamatkan Wilbur dari kematian. Dia mulai menenun kata-kata dan kalimat pujian di jarinya, seperti "some big and terrific". Kata-kata ini menarik perhatian para pengunjung peternakan, dan Wilbur pun menjadi terkenal. Wilbur akhirnya memenangkan kontes babi, dan Mr. Zuckerman memutuskan untuk tidak membunuhnya. Charles pun hidup bahagia bersama Wilbur di peternakan. Namun, pada akhirnya Charles pun mati karena usianya. Wilbur sangat sedih, tetapi dia tahu bahwa Charles akan selalu hidup di hatinya. Okay guys, that's all about Carlotte'S Web. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.